it's Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery. And this is Maisie. She is the Maisie sculpt by Andrea Arcello. She is a sold out limited edition sculpt. Maisie, I don't know if there are any blank kit Maisies left out there. I'm sure there are probably some, but the blank kits alone can go for hundreds of dollars, which I know sounds completely crazy, but this is such a beloved sculpt and is no longer available. So people, and sometimes the blank kit can sell for more than the completed doll, because I think with a blank kit there's just like so much potential, right? So I wanted to chat about that topic, about sold out limited edition kits, and also kind of the value of those, and what do you guys think about sold out limited edition kits and kind of limited edition things in general. So I'm going to go ahead and change Maisie into this really cute little two-piece outfit from Tea Collection. It's a 3 to 6 month size, which is, I feel like is kind of a good size for her. She can also kind of do 0 to 3 depending on what the outfit is, but I think this is going to look really cute on her. And let's see here. Oh yeah, this is like all one piece. She's wearing a really, really cute kind of tutu dress by Little Me. And guys, I love Little Me. I had my kids kind of wore their clothing pretty exclusively from the time they were born to about, like 12 months. They pretty much just lived in the sleepers, at least until maybe 6 months. And then I probably had started, once they started sitting up and stuff like that, I dressed them in like cuter, like Carter clothes and little play suits and things like that. But anyway, so yeah, so it just amazes me, guys, when like a sold out limited edition kit sells for like triple, quadruple the original price. And like I feel kind of like, I know people feel there's sort of some mixed feelings about open edition kits. I think a lot of people wish that more kits were sold out limited edition, because it would help the dolls sell better. If, for example, yeah, it's just kind of like less competition, if that makes sense. If you have fewer, let's say if you have fewer Maisie sculpts available, when there is a Maisie doll for sale that's reborn, even if the reborning isn't like fabulous, it's a little bit easier to sell the doll just because the sculpt is so hard to find. And what's really interesting to me is, the fact that the blank kits can go for more than a completed doll. Because with the blank kit, you have all the potential in the world. Like, you could take that blank kit and have just a super high-end prototype, quality reborn artist paint that kit for you, and you can have it exactly as you want it. Whereas if the doll's already completed, and maybe, for example, you wanted blonde rooted hair and this Maisie has brown rooted hair, you're not going to, it's not something that's an easy change. I haven't really heard of people tearing out an entire rooted head of hair and rerooting it. I guess you can, but it just is, it's a big hassle. And so sometimes you'll see the blank kits go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and it's so crazy to me. But yeah, I think that sometimes, and then what happens is the artists aren't the ones profiting off of those like exorbitant prices. And so they end up saying, you know what, forget it. Let's not do the limited edition, because if you think about it, for them, I mean, most of these limited edition kits are still priced sort of similar to an open edition kit. Like, it might be, $130 to $150 or something like that for a kit. And depending on the size. And let's say they say, okay, I'm only going to make 1,000 of these. Well, once they make the 1,000, then they're sold out and that's it. Whereas they can make a lot more money if they make it an open edition kit and they can just sell an unlimited number. It's just kind of common sense, because it's not like when it's limited edition, the price is like triple because there's fewer of them made. Maybe the price is a little bit more, but I haven't really seen that to be the case. So I find that phenomenon just really, really interesting. And so, so because of that, I think people when it is limited edition, the prices of the dolls go higher just naturally, because if you want that sculpt, there's fewer available, supply demand, right? Just basic economics. However, if there is an unlimited open edition, let's say for like Saskia and Levi are two great examples, super, super popular sculpts, and again, I'm sure there's probably like an equivalent Saskia and Levi that popular sculpt these days, and I'm not even like fully like on the up and up about, but but the whole point with those is, they're everywhere. So there's so many Saskias, so many Levi's everywhere. And even though I think both sculpts are just amazing, I'm actually glad they're open edition, because it would just be very sad if somebody had to miss out on those sculpts, because I think they're both amazing sculpts. But yeah, but because, they are open edition, there's just kind of more a dime a dozen. And if you have a Saskia for sale, it might be a little bit harder to sell it. Like a lot of people already own Saskia by this point, for example. So I do think that, whether a sculpt is limited edition or not can definitely impact price. And I think it can impact price when it's limited edition in a way that generally benefits the reborn artist or the collector, who already has that doll or kit in possession, but less the buyer who is looking for that doll, and less the original sculptor too, because once you've sold your 1,000 kits, that's it. But I also the thing I do like about the open editions, I feel like getting a limited edition kit, was so crazy competitive. Like, the ordering would open up at a specific time. Everyone's logging on, and you have to be like within the first couple of seconds to like get the kit. Otherwise, you're just out of luck. And then it would lead to a lot of people being disappointed. So I feel like for me personally, I would err on the side of, open editions versus limited editions. And I know a lot of people do not share my point of view, which is totally cool. And I really would love to hear your, just your comments on it too. I do think that there is, and this kind of goes to the next part of this discussion, which is, is there something like, do you feel like your doll is more special if it's a limited edition, or if there are fewer of them out there? And I will admit that the answer to that is yes. Like, my baby Lynn, Silicone Baby, I think she's an amazing baby, and just my favorite baby, and just one I'm so happy to have, and is one that will never ever leave my nursery, because she's my portrait baby, and she's just special to me for so many different ways. But I think the fact that she is also, and by the way, I have not given this girl hugs, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit her up and give her a quick cuddle. But the fact that she is a limited edition, in the sense that she's a one-of-a-kind baby, makes her even like all the more special to me. And I think the fact that there are, a lot of my silicone babies, they are in a small edition, that does make them more special and more valuable to me. I mean, how can it not? I think silicones naturally have to be a limited edition, because the mold will not hold out past a certain number of dolls. And silicones are just more expensive anyway, so they kind of feel, a little bit more special in that way. But yeah, but I do feel like with reborns, maybe for the reborn collector who doesn't like the silicone medium, maybe there is something to that. Like, I can understand the desire to want a limited edition sculpt and to have one that's truly special and unique and hard to find. I totally get that. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to chat about that topic. I hope you found it interesting, and I would definitely love to hear your thoughts and comments below on like limited edition versus open editions, and just like what do you think in general, and what's your preference? Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Maisie's gonna say bye, and we will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.